The idea of birthstones have been around for some time, and it's a topic that a lot of people ask me about. And when they do, I give them a response they're not expecting. I'm not the biggest fan of the idea of birthstones, and here's why. Depending on which website you go to or which book you read, you seem to get a different list of crystals every time. And sometimes some lists might comprise of just 3 stones, leaving you feeling like it hasn't really covered all the bases. Whereas other lists can give you a list of like 20 different crystals, which leaves you overwhelmed. And this is why I've never really been a fan of the birthstones. It always seems a bit ambiguous or arbitrary. And if you know just a little bit about astrology, you understand that there's more to your energetic makeup than just your sun sign. You have an entire natal chart which makes up your personality. And this natal chart has all sorts of different information that affect different aspects of your personality. For example, your moon sign represents your emotional body. Your rising represents how people perceive you. Mercury is how you communicate, and so on and so on. And another thing is that you find just because you have a sun sign doesn't mean you represent those qualities. And I feel like one thing that needs to be addressed is a balanced version of a certain sign and the unbalanced version. And depending on where you sit on the spectrum of being balanced and unbalanced really depends on what stone is going to suit you best. Should you be trying to address your vices or should you be trying to accentuate your virtues? I've also found with some lists that they tend to list expensive stones. Rubies, emeralds, sapphires, diamonds, pearls. Now some of these stones can be affordable in lower grade qualities, but some of them are just outright expensive and it's just an unrealistic pick. And the reason for this is because once upon a time, this was a marketing tactic by the gem industry. And these lists weren't compiled with the best intentions. So in this series, I want to be addressing every possible placement in your natal chart. I'm going to address the balanced and the unbalanced aspect of each placement. And I'm going to give you a realistic pick of stones, ones that are affordable and easily obtainable. And when you're addressing only the sun sign, you're just scratching the surface. So let's get deeper and let's get started. First up, Aries. The stereotypical unbalanced Aries is notorious for getting angry, having fits of anger at the drop of a hat. So my pick for an Aries that's feeling unbalanced will be Ruby. Ruby works on the root chakra, and this is what you want to be addressing if you're feeling bouts of anger or irritability. It encourages a passion for life without being in a destructive way. However, if you are an Aries and you're not easily irritable and prone to anger, Sunstone is the stone for you. Aries are born leaders and they love to take charge. And Sunstone encourages that. It works really strong on the solar plexus, giving you confidence and willpower to do so. Your stereotypical Taurus is thought to be gluttonous, lazy, and most of all, stubborn. Now, when you're feeling stubborn and unable to move, either from ideas or where you are physically speaking, this means your Earth star is overactive, so a good Earth star stone would be smoky quartz. It's a great antidote to stress and really helps you out in difficult times. Smoky quartz also teaches you how to leave behind things that no longer serve you. And this would help the unbalanced Taurus getting out of the rut and getting off the couch. On the flip side, Taurus are known to be very caring and kind. And what stone better than rose quartz? The stone of unconditional love, love for self and compassion. This stone would really emphasize the positive qualities of a balanced Taurus. The unbalanced Gemini is notorious for being two-faced, lying and gossipy. So blue lace agate is my biggest recommendation. Blue lace agate works on the throat chakra, and this is what you want to be working on if you're dealing with somebody that is lying and gossiping too much and just not expressing their real truth. On the other hand, a balanced Gemini is a social butterfly. They crave knowledge, and not only that, they want to share the knowledge that they have. So my biggest recommendation is fluorite. Fluorite is a stone all about mental dexterity, memory recall and memory retention. And these strong air sign personalities crave knowledge. They want to learn as much as they can and they want to impart that wisdom onto others. The stereotypical Cancerian is a very sensitive one. If you say the wrong thing, even with good intentions, a Cancerian can just shut you off, taking things too personally, overreacting, and all in all, just being a bit of a crybaby. So for the unbalanced Cancerian, Moonstone is the way to go. Moonstone's all about being in touch with your emotional body and flowing with the natural changes that come with life. It's very strong on the emotional body, and if you're an out of balance Cancerian, this is the one for you. However, if you've ever met a balanced Cancerian, you'll know they're there for you in the time of need. If you've ever gone through any kind of trauma, they are the first ones there to lend a shoulder to lean on. And for that reason, Larimar is ideal. This stone is all about nurturing and caring. Strongly linked to the heart chakra, it really allows you to express your love honestly. The stereotypical unbalanced Leo is known to be very egotistical and very arrogant. All they can think about is themselves and what other people think about them. Chrysoprase is a perfect stone for removing egotistical behavior. It promotes hope and gives personal insight. And when one is clouded by their own ego, it's very important that you have your own insight and you see yourself for who you truly are. It opposes judgmental behavior and promotes acceptance of others. Another born leader. The balanced Leo is confident, sure of themselves, and knows how to take action. And that's what citrine is all about. Your ultimate solar plexus stone, promoting willpower, confidence, and the ability to take action when it's really needed. The unbalanced Virgo is a perfectionist, a micromanager, someone that needs to have their hands in every pie and needs to take control of everything. Basically the OCD of zodiac signs. Charoite is a stone that helps you accept things for how they are in the present moment. Accepting that the imperfections can be perfect, and it can be used to overcome obsessions and compulsive behavior. However, when a Virgo is balanced, they have a strong state of order in their life. And aquamarine helps you maintain a state of declutter and harmony. It gives support to people that are overcome with responsibility. And if a Virgo has managed to delegate instead of micromanage, then this is the stone for them. Libra is all about balance, and they'll go to great lengths to keeping this balance. And if they are unbalanced, they will expend a huge amount of energy to try and bring things back to equilibrium. Getting too involved in other people's matters leaves them drained of energy to look after themselves, which is why prehnite is the stone for them. The only piece of prehnite I have is in a healing at the moment, so you'll have to Google what it looks like. Prehnite is the stone for the healers. It allows you to give as much energy as you want to somebody else or some other cause without leaving you too depleted that you don't have enough energy for yourself. The balanced Librarian, is, of course, well, all about balance. And sodalite is an ideal stone for keeping the balance between mental and emotional energies. The unbalanced Scorpio is suspicious of everyone and everything. They're always trying to size you up, get inside your head and figure out what's going on. The analytical mind is always ticking away, which is why Tiger's Eye is ideal for them. Tiger's Eye is about many things. Grounding, protection, abundance, joy, connecting to the inner child. But most importantly, it reminds you not to take life so seriously. Take a load off. Stop taking things so seriously. A balanced Scorpio, on the other hand, is a master of intuition and psychic abilities. And what better than amethyst to tap into those psychic abilities and really attune yourself to your intuitive abilities? The unbalanced Sagittarius aren't too bad. The biggest problem is the commitment issues. They always want to be out exploring new things. They're the born adventurers, let's be honest. And if the unbalanced Sagittarius feels like that they can't stay in one place because they are being boxed in, then there is a good chance that their Earth star is blocked, which makes hematite the perfect stone for them. It gives them the grounding that they need so that they don't feel like they're trapped every time they enter any level of commitment. However, the balanced Sagittarius is a born adventurer. And what's better than carnelian for adventuring into the unknown? This is the ultimate sacral chakra stone and encourages a high level of courage. Capricorns are your born businessmen. Businesswomen too. But the unbalanced Capricorn will prioritize their work over anything else in their life, obsessing about money and their own success. Which is why cat's eye is a perfect stone for the unbalanced Capricorn. Not to be confused with the man-made cat's eye, this is a type of beryl. A natural cat's eye promotes altruistic behavior, charitable acts and feelings of empathy. However, a balanced Capricorn has got their business affairs in order and a piece of moss agate is ideal for them. There is no crystal better than moss agate to help you out in business dealing. Whether you're starting a new business or whether you've already got a business running, this will accentuate a Capricorn's money-savvy behavior. Aquarius are born innovators, and when they're unbalanced, they can almost be like they're robots, always analyzing things. So howlite is an excellent stone to calm an overactive mind, and it brings patience towards the present moment. However, a balanced Aquarius, being the born innovators that they are, would very much benefit from turquoise. It encourages creative expression and creative problem-solving abilities that will create a ripple effect into the future. The unbalanced Pisces is airy-fairy and their mind is never in one place at any given time. Red jasper will bring them grounding, stability, and the ability to remove illusions. However, the balanced Pisces is highly philosophical, and what better than labradorite to help them see things from all different angles. This stone is all about seeing the magic in the world, giving you all sorts of perspectives from every angle. Now, I've cherry-picked certain aspects of each of these stones to attribute to different aspects of the zodiac. And there's going to be other stones out there that are also going to assist in these areas. So remember, this is just my recommendation, and it's possible you'll find a stone out there that will help you in your situation. In my next video, I'm going to be exploring the right crystal for people's placements in their moon sign. So to keep up to date with my content, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, it really helps me out. So until then, love and light to you beautiful weirdos, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.